Yo, what's up? What's up? Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Hope Shot Sunday Night Live. If you're just jumping on, say what's up. Let us know you're here. And if you guys would, please share this live feed. I'm going to pass over to Caesar, read the clarity statement.
I'm going to pass it over to Kelly to read the clarity statement.
That's me. I'm going to be a useful human tonight. All right.
Woo-hoo.
The Hope Shot Clarity Statement. We here at the Hope Shot are a group of people in recovery spreading inspiration. We come from all different walks of life and pathways of recovery. Our verbiage may be different at times, but we all have one thing in common: recovery as a lifestyle. We support all pathways of recovery. It doesn't matter how you get from A to Z, just get there. Thank you for being a part of our family.
Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm glad to see you here and being a productive human, as you said.
I try.
All right, man. We got Dustin in here with Doritos, Sour Patch Kids, and the Hope Shot. I love my life. Share.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is the life.
That is a good Sunday right there, man. We got Allie. What's up, Allie? Jessica. We got my buddy Phil Tyler, Against the Odds.
What's up, Phil?
Allie says Kelly looks so cute with the glasses and love the hair, Lisa. Let's see. We got Raylene. What's up, Raylene?
Gosh darn it.
We got Nafo. What's up, Nafo? We got Terry Lynn. Hey, Terry. And Aaron. And let's see. I know this is Jerry. He says, hey, I figured out why it still says Facebook user. Just know I'm here. Love you guys. Love what you're doing. Changing our communities in itself is a reward. So grateful to be a part of all this. Love you guys. It's me, guys. Yeah. We got you, Jerry. We already figured it out, bro. Oh, man. So tonight, man, what we're going to do is we're going to do a check-in. You know, what are you guys going through? You guys got anything you're struggling with? Any good things? Let's hear some good news. You know, you got some, you know, like any rewards of recovery, anything that this week is about to, you know, come to fruition, something you've been looking forward to that you're excited about this week. We want to hear it all. So anything you're going through, anything you're accomplishing, anything you're excited about, just all of it. We want it all. Put it in the comments so we can read it, so we can talk about it. But till then, until you guys start putting some good stuff in the comments, maybe we could talk to Lisa, since Lisa hasn't been here in a while, and we can talk about her adventures.
Yeah, it's super tan.
And
Lisa.
her tan.
Right?
Oh my God.
Olivia Lisa, let us know what you're doing.
Hey, everybody. I'm Lisa. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you guys, and I missed coming on. I've been away working out of state, and it's been crazy, but it's been great, you know. Gosh, so I went to Houston to go work, and I got to like be by myself for like over a month, and it was crazy. I missed everybody. I missed my husband. I missed my home. But at the same time, I got to learn a lot, you know. And while I was out there, like I had to remember, like my recovery comes first, you know, before I can do anything with work. And that was challenging at sometimes, you know, sometimes. But I did the best I could with doing like online meetings, you know, staying connected. And you know, in the you know, I guess in the field that I work in, you could get kind of lost in it, and then you won't think that you need meetings or you need, you know, your people or connections. But I know damn well I do, because I am a hot mess when I don't get my medicine from you guys, you know, and from the meetings and from whatever, you know. One thing I did do was stay connected with my God. You know, I prayed every single day. I meditated. I started exercising again. I was taking walks. I was walking over a mile a day. Like it was really cool. You know, I kind of got to find myself again because, you know, we get crazy busy doing all this crap that we do. It's not crap, sorry. All this stuff that we get to do. You know, like my calendar wasn't so full of stuff. You know, even though I was working, I was still in one little bubble over there. So, um, but yeah, balancing everything, like now that I'm back, it's almost like I want to see everybody, I want to do everything, um, and I want to work here too. So it's back to the balancing act and kind of, but there, I feel like there's no perfect way to do it all. You know, I know I get to do all this stuff that I do, but at the same time, I want to grow still. You know, so yeah, that's where I'm at. The tan is from being at the pool every weekend, and I went to the beach today. But yeah, just trying to get it in before the fall. So yeah,
Yeah, man, we've missed you too here. It's been a little like scarce with you know, without Lisa and Johnny on here, you know. It's been a little different, you know. And it's funny cuz you weren't supposed to be gone a month, were you?
I know. No, I was supposed to be gone 2 weeks. Yeah, and I ended up leaving for 2 weeks, coming home for a week, us going to New York for a week, and then leaving for another month.
So
So
what do you can you say what you were
yeah,
doing?
I was a sober companion for a client out there.
And what
Yeah.
does that mean? What does that look like?
That means that I am support. I help them kind of I show them how to live life sober, how that it's possible. I'm a sounding board. I can, you know, um, introduce them to sorry, I can introduce them to different meetings, kind of feel where they're at. I um, I introduce different resources to them. Um, at the company that I worked for out there, though, it's a little different. I mean, it's the same that it does all that, but I actually work with a clinical team. So, so it's really interesting. You know, I really get to be included in stuff and kind of help my client conquer treatment. You know, it's while she's in treatment is that I'm doing this. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, Molly's gone.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, it's good to see you back here, Lisa.
I'm happy to be back.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Just on your faces. Oh my god.
so we got some people in the comments.
Yeah.
Let me read some of those real quick. Let's see. Jessica says she loves seeing the ladies on camera tonight and even behind the camera. And then we got Aaron says, I just shared my testimony last night for this first time ever. That's pretty awesome.
That's amazing. I remember my first time. I was so nervous, but it ended up working out. It was great. It felt very empowering at the end.
Yeah, Dustin says that it's never as bad as we think it would be, right?
Never.
We got Blizzard Blazed Brenda. Is that what that is? 12 years, 7 months, 27 days clean, live life free. That's a hope for anyone addict who is struggling.
Yep.
Congratulations. Let's see, Helen also is with us on this. She says she missed you, Lisa. Terry says, been struggling with some health issues, but on a good note, I'm getting my trach removed. I will be getting a T-tube in its place. So hopefully I will have a voice again. Then maybe I can share my story too.
We'll be praying for you.
Yeah.
Definitely. We got Jessica James, best sobriety tips for a single mother life. I manage, but some days I wish I had my dad and mom's advice, but they passed in 2020.
Hey, Jessica, if there's one thing I can tell you, when I was new in recovery, I was going through a divorce and I was a single mom, and I mean, I did have my parents, but lean heavily on those trusted people in recovery. They become like family. I would go to my women's meetings and we would switch off. A lot of us there were single moms. And I mean, you know, obviously the people that you trust, but we would have the women switch off and one would be in charge of the kids for the night. Like, I mean, I had to take my daughter with me to those early meetings, and those women, they not only held me up, they became like family to my daughter. They became like family to me, and they really embraced us. So lean on them.
It's good advice.
Great advice.
Take care of yourself too, because I was a single mom in early recovery too, and I burnt myself out trying to be Wonder Woman all the time because I thought that's what I was supposed to do, and that was a huge mistake. Take 5, 10, 15 minutes for yourself here and there too. You don't have to be on call 24/7.
Awesome advice. Yeah, we can burn ourselves out with everything we do in our lives sometimes, especially when it's like a big responsibility, like being a single mother, and it's all on you, you know. Let's see, we got hi. Donna says hi, folks. What's up, Donna? Let's see, Anarchy Rose. Forever in recovery. Tomorrow I'm being rescheduled in my job in recovery. The retail meaning and cashiering. Good job.
We'll all just know.
Retail meaning and cashiering. That's great. I mean, I did that in early recovery too, and I learned how to talk to people again. I learned all of those skills. Like,
you did the bowling alley.
I literally did. I had a degree, but I stepped away from social work because I could not help anybody else until I learned how to help myself. I knew it was time. I stepped away. I got a part-time job at a bowling alley. I learned how to talk to people. I learned how to communicate. I learned how to count money and change. I hadn't done, it was very humbling, but I hadn't done any of that for, since I was like 15 or 16 years old. So I think that's great. We learn those skills, and it's a blessing to have a job.
Let's see, Dustin says, okay, I'll just throw this out that I sat in my shit all week long. Emphasis on the all. That means it was a long week. Because the relationship issue. I'm trying to get better at not just sitting in it when I know there's a better way, but I still have a knack for doing it. I thank God for all the platforms for recovery that I have, because the more I throw myself into my recovery, the less that stuff bothers me. Grateful for BNG, for NA, and for the Hope Shot. Awesome, man. Yeah. This weekend, Ito, that was on a couple weeks ago last week. Yeah, he had his teachings down at the church by Sims Park, and he went and attended it. I thought it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I saw the picture. We really wanted to go, but unfortunately, we were scheduled literally just everywhere.
Well, unfortunately, we had a wedding that we were blessed to help with on Friday and Saturday. So
the wedding was amazing. It's just there's so many things that we want to do, and you can only fit so many things into a weekend. So I didn't mean that to sound negative. We had a blessed, awesome time at the wedding, but I really want to get over and see Ito next time he comes over.
So everybody keeps saying the most amazing things about any experience they have with him, and I only got to catch part of it a couple Wednesdays ago. I'm excited for him to come back.
Yeah. Let's see. Becky says, I've been in a bubble since COVID-19. I went to a methadone clinic a year and a half ago. I realized I need more of what the Hope Shot offers, but I don't know where to go. So why don't you message us, Becky, and maybe we can talk some more. Okay.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Hey, Nate, go. Just unmute and go.
Yeah. First of all, like, it doesn't, if you're having a difficult time plugging into 12-step fellowships because of, the MAT that you're engaged in, there are other arenas to find recovery. And and we've said it on this show a bunch of times, if you feel like that's, not, if it's, to thine own self be true, if it's making you feel guilty or have remorse or something like that, then maybe that's something else to look into. But I promise you that there are multiple platforms that are going to embrace you and welcome you if you are willing and if you seek them out. there is somebody there. And like Justin said, if you reach out to us, hopefully we can provide you with some resources where you can feel comfortable to, come there and not be shunned. I know that happens a lot, and just want to let you know that you are worthy of recovery, regardless of what arena or what path you're taking to get there. That's all.
There are multiple medication assisted treatment meetings popping up as well that I've heard of. So you're not alone. I just heard of an app the other day too, where there's virtual meetings for those on Matt. We just had another treatment center open up in Pasco County that has groups for people on medication assisted treatment. You're not alone, and don't let anybody tell you that you're not in recovery.
Helen says, I got my 25 year this week. Congratulations, Helen. 25 years.
Yeah, we got to see Helen yesterday.
We did.
Yeah. See, Jessica James says, I'm terrified to share, so nervous with missing something someone needs to hear, or being honest, who comes knocking if they hear my testimony. I'm getting stronger and closer to be ready. Well, whenever you're ready, just let us know. Let's see. Nate says 7 years sober on the 28th of this month. My 37th birthday on Friday. 2 birthdays this month. Super blessed.
Heck
Congratulations, Nate. That's our boy over at Sober Crew. He has a group, really awesome group, man. See if you guys check that out too. We got Bodie says 17 months clean today.
Yeah, Bodie.
Dustin Kelly is on spot. Is spot on with that. I have my family still, but they just don't get it. They're not addicts. They'll never truly understand or lean on my recovery family.
Can I just say something really fast about Jessica James, about her? I forget the whole comment, but like, I know I always thought like I had nothing to share, like nothing interesting about like my story, and like I didn't have a relapse in there, and I thought like all this stuff, and I wasn't worthy, and like after I finally I got asked to share my story at a women's treatment center, and I remember the feedback I got after that. I was blown away. It's like something happens within you, like, oh my God, like these people, they get me, and wait, let me move this. It says that you're terrified to share and nervous with missing something someone needs to hear. I've always found that it's almost like an outer body experience for me. When I share my story, I have no idea kind of what comes out of my mouth most of the time, but whatever God wants you to, or the universe wants you to say, or what, that's what's supposed to come out. I've shared stuff that I didn't even think that I was going to share, before. And I've gotten people afterwards tell me that's exactly what I needed to hear. So it's, be easy on yourself, because like your story is going to touch somebody, and it's going to change somebody, so that's.
Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, she's been, she's wanted to share her story, and it's that nervousness about doing it, and just going through that, and then there's relief, and especially like you said, man, when you get that positive affirmations afterwards from people, it changes the whole aspect of it, and it's like, yep, I'm glad I did that. I'm gonna do it again. All right, and we got Mickey says 7 months clean. Congratulations. We got Sarah has 5 years clean from heroin. Still working on other things myself. I never been into a recovery place. I've been an addict for 37 years, most of my life. I'm 40. Well, congratulations on 5 years, and whatever you need to work out, it'll work out. We got, there you go. There's Steve, man. What's up, Steve? Great day to be sober.
Steve.
Man, we need to get him on here too again, man. That
dude,
class act. Let's see. We got Marina says, hello, everyone. Dustin says BNG September 2nd at 7 p.m. and September 3rd at 11 a.m. I'm not going to miss that one. I'll tell you that. Becky from the Methadone thing, she says, thanks, everyone. I'll reach out in a couple of days.
Hey, what is BNG?
Breaking New Ground.
Breaking New Grounds?
Yeah.
It's a Christian,
okay.
like 12 steps, Bible-based, and he
Yeah.
does a part of it, and he brings that fire, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're all about all pathways, and he brought that faith-based fire in here the other night, and like literally I was floating. I was like, man, I needed to hear that. It was really good.
Yeah, he's been down here a few times. I've met up with him, and he does teachings on the 3-part illness and all. He has a bunch of teachings, and they have a book too. Go ahead, Caesar. You can read that one.
I didn't mean to click it. I don't even know what I clicked.
It's Chadwick Pohl says your guys are doing a great job, and it's nice to hear all your stories. And I've been sober for 2 months, and I know it feels great to hear people talk that understand what I'm going through. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Awesome, man. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to us. We just talk to ourselves, like I always say. My buddy Greg, man. Hello, Justin, the Hope Shot family. Much love to you all. I'm in church, but want to say I love you all, and you are a blessing in my life. So let's do some check-ins with us. Let's hear from I don't know, whoever wants to go.
Janelle.
Go.
I am so brain dead. So I don't come on here very much. I always, and kind of like Lisa, you were responding to that comment. I always feel like I don't really have any great input. I know people tell me I do, but sometimes I'm like, I lose my train of thought so often, and I'm over here talking about this, but then I'm over here and my hamster comes off the wheel all the time. So I've been just trying to be a little bit more quiet in my life over the past few months, just trying to listen more and talk less. Maybe it'll make more sense than the word salad that comes out sometimes. That is going to be the quickest check-in of the night, I guarantee.
Okay, I thought I was waiting for the stuff to come out, the word salad, you know? I was like...
Not with this many people watching. Oh, my gosh. I am going to be way better at questions today than I am going to be at anything else.
Janelle, I can relate. Ask everybody here. I'm usually the quietest one, and every once in a while a topic will pop up, and I'm like, I could talk about that, but I get it.
Yeah.
Completely.
I relate to you more than you know, Kelly. The more I hear from you, the more I'm like, oh, she's my spirit animal.
Oh, yay. I like being a spirit animal.
Mm-hmm. It's your new title. From sparkle farts to spirit animal.
Can I be some sort of a goat? I like goats. All right, I'm going to be quiet now. Justin's going to kill me.
No.
I'm
Is that your
talking
check-in,
about
Kelly?
Justin.
Wait, no, Kelly, keep going. Check in.
Okay, so I'll check in. So this weekend was amazing for me. I got to be a part of, and I got to stand up and read, which I'm not a big speaker, but I read a poem at my best friend's wedding. This is my friend who we were brand new in recovery together. I mean, she was there in the beginning when I went to those women's meetings. She saw Maya grow up. She was there when I went through my divorce. She was there when I met Caesar. She got to hear all the beginnings of, you know, the good things and the ends of things with me. And I've been there for her. And about 4 years ago, she met her soulmate, and it has been so amazing to see her find her person and to be there and to speak at her wedding. Janelle was there and Helen was there. That's just one of the amazing gifts that, I mean, I've seen her grow immensely, and to see her find her person in recovery. They're both, you know, sober, to see them grow together. It was just, it was an amazing weekend. It was a busy weekend. Like Caesar said, we had the rehearsal, and I was like, the what's it called? The rehearsal on Friday night. And then early on Saturday, we went to set up everything while they got ready. And then we were in the wedding last night, and then we had a birthday party. It was just a hustle and bustle kind of weekend. Janelle posted something earlier where she was like talking about being peopled out. And that's right where I am. I work from home. I started a new job July 1st. So I'm fully working from home unless I have community events. So like that's the most peopling I've done in quite a while in one weekend. And it was good. I do love the connection and being around people, but I'm like I don't think I'm an introvert, although he would disagree because I do get energized around people. However, I need
for like 5 minutes of energized and then like.
But it's so funny because any
2 hours of anxiety.
But that's what it is. Like I went through therapy for this stuff, man. Like my therapist, every test I've taken, I'm in the field. It says extrovert, but I'm an extrovert with social anxiety. So I'm like, yay, people. Oh, wait, I need a minute. Let me go hide. Yay, people. Wait, I'm going to go hide again in my shell. Like that's just how it's been. I'm sure, I don't know. I'll be ready for people again in another week or so, but that's where I've been this weekend. It was just, I really wanted to share about that wedding and about, seeing, and it's not just seeing your best friend get married. It's seeing two whole healthy people come together, right? Like this isn't a couple where one is leaning on another one for the other half of their relationship. This is two whole healthy people that have worked on their own stuff and, do good work in the community to help others and find, their person and that comes together and complements them. That's the magic that I'm talking about, that recovery magic where it's like, I don't know. It was a really, really good weekend for us.
So we got like a theme going here. Jessica says, as a travel nurse, I lost touch with my local sponsors. I've only completed step 4 and the paternity of son is still to be undecided. So I got some, but it sounds like connection or lack of connection is kind of leaning into the theme for tonight. And everybody on this screen is exceptionally busy. And we can all get diverted from what I believe our primary purpose is, and that's our recovery and sharing our recovery with other people. And it's crazy. Like the things that I prayed for in the beginning, I'm living them out right now. But those blessings, though, can also be the very same things that make me take my eye off the ball and say, oh, well, I got work and family and birthday parties, and I just don't have time for recovery stuff today, which is not true. It's I may not have time, but I damn sure better make time. In that lack of connection with Lisa being away from everybody and with me getting buried in work, with Kelly working from home, the things that we go through, we have to make the extra effort because it is so easy to check out in 2022. It is easy to just be on a computer and not go see people. And I'm guilty of it too. Like I will do my gratitude check-in and all of that, the text messages that I need to do with my sponsor. But then he's like, hey, it's Wednesday night. Are we going to meet in person? I'm like, man, I don't think I can do that. I'm really, really busy. And I need that. I need that face-to-face accountability to sit down and talk about the things that are going on in my life. I'm not talking about drugs or alcohol or anything like that. I'm talking about the thoughts in between my ears and what happens in my daily life, and I can't keep them up here. So I have to share them and have that conversation. It just, there's power when it's in person. If you can't do it in person, I get it. There's reasons that you can't. But for me, there's power just sitting across from another guy and we're talking about what's going on in our lives. Are we failing at our home life? Are we being selfish and self-centered at home? Are we pitching in? Are we doing the things that we need to do? Are we only focusing on work? Where's my recovery? What's my spiritual temperature today? I can usually tell you by how many times I had a meltdown. It's probably not in a good spot. Or, I kind of floated through the day and thought about other people all day and I had a wonderful day. And on my gratitude list this weekend, I was talking about this entire weekend has been about other people's happiness. And this entire weekend has been awesome because
it really has. We didn't argue once.
No, we had no time to argue.
Very true.
But I mean, it's just one of those reminders that I need from my higher power that when I'm thinking about other people's happiness and when I'm focused more on others than I am on my petty little crap, my life gets better. It's like, it's that, hey, that's what you're supposed to do. You're doing a good job, buddy. I'll just take care of all this little BS behind you because you're doing what you're supposed to do. When I sit in my head all day and worry about my problems, my resentments, and me, I, those things multiply and they get bigger and bigger. So I have to stay connected. I have to do the same crap that I did in the first 30 days. Now, 8+ years later, I got to make the phone calls. I have to talk to people about everything, really. Like I have to do all those early things, those little basic things, because they work. I didn't outgrow face-to-face accountability. I didn't outgrow talking to my support network on a daily basis. You know, I didn't, I'll use this. I didn't start levitating and become a spiritual guru. You know, like I don't have the option. If I want a happy, healthy life and recovery, I got to put in the work. You know, it doesn't come to me. I got to literally do what I need to do. Like I look at Nate sometimes and he puts in that work, man. I'll call him. He's with a sponsee. I'll call him a little bit later. Hey, I can't talk right now. I'm with another sponsee. I mean, he's doing it. You know, he's doing what we're supposed to do. And you can see it in him. You know, it's beautiful to watch. I mean, the process works. There's no BS to that. Like when you're doing what you're supposed to do in this thing, you see it, you shine, you feel good, you're lighter, and it's just badass. So no matter where you are in life, how busy, how not busy, stay connected to your people, stay connected to your program, stay connected to your higher power, and your life will be better for it. You know, we won't struggle against our own selfish, self-centered thoughts. That's my check-in.
Thanks for checking in, Caesar. See, we got Jessica says, I have yet to share my testimony too. By the grace of God, I have 3 years sober, 10-10. Congrats. That's awesome. So let me go back down. We got Terry says, I've been meth free since May 29th, 2021. Congratulations. What's up, Shannon? Hey, beautiful people. All right. We got a bunch of comments. Let's see. Oh man, I got away. Jason says, same boat, bro. I relate. Jessica says, big bro Caesar. That's what I need. Jackson, son, and I have lost connection. My goal this week. That's it, man. It's like, what are we struggling with? What do we do? Where's the solution lie? You know, we always talk about, you know, focus on the problem and not coming up with a solution. You know, if we're disconnected, find a connection. What does that look like? What the hell is this? Oh God. We have a scammer in the comments right now. Oh, Alice. Hello, Alice.
Hi, Alice Scammer. What is that?
Hi, Alice.
Give her the attention.
Let me go. Let me make sure we go block you real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right there. I don't get this whole deal. What is this whole thing right here? What I don't get this. Like, what is the thing?
Okay. Well, first, it's not Alice. I guarantee it's not Alice behind the magic curtain.
I know. I just don't get it because, like, we can listen. It happens more than not when the people, like, these people go and comment and be like, "Hey, you could just the witch doctor." And the witch doctor said, you know?
But wait, Alice, tell me how I can make 372,000. 620,000 with another comma, 81, and
yeah.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, we could take
All
right. They got enough.
Right.
They got their 10 minutes.
I was just blocking it. That's all.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
All right.
She spammed the heck out of us.
She was on it, man. She was on it. Alice wanted y'all to know.
All right, message taken.
Yeah, I banned her from all live streams. So, anyways, no more euros for you. So Nate,
I want my euros.
what you want to check in, buddy?
Yes, I was just waiting for that exhausting commentary to end.
Whew, lots to take in.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a awesome, really week. I went into this week super. I think I even shared about it last week, maybe. Super consumed with my business and stressed out and letting it kind of not inviting my source into the deal and trying to plan and control and scheme and kind of manipulate the situation to I just had my hands all in it. And when I was surfing last week, I had this conversation with my source, my God, and then like on Monday something happened where we usually it was grounds for a discussion or me being spinning out again and getting all worked up and whatnot, and something happened and my guys came back and I had a really tough conversation with them, was completely honest, told them exactly what I've been telling my support network for the last month, and this whole week went by awesome. Everything is kind of shifted. I'm feeling stress free for the most part, moderately stress free. And I had an amazing, I worked with all my guys this week. I worked about probably 60 hours, and I also on Friday I got to, what happened to Justin? Oh, there he is. All right. And then
press the button.
Yeah.
Whoop, there it is.
And then on Friday I was able to go out of town with my girlfriend and go surf. We went and surfed. We went started out in New Smyrna, ended up at her mom's got a little spot over North Hutchinson Island, so we ended up there. Went to surf Cocoa Beach Saturday morning, Sebastian Inlet Saturday night, watched the sun go down as we were surfing, and surfed this morning and came back. It was just like a real magical weekend. I was able to unplug. But even, and this is a great example of kind of what Caesar was talking about, even in the midst of this wonderful time I was having, this wonderful person, just doing what I love, sharing my passion, I did, I shared gratitude lists with my guys. I did inventories with my guys. I did my daily meditations. I prayed every morning, prayed every night, because for a guy like me, if these are the very foundation of everything that I have in my life, if I am not doing these very simple practices on a daily basis, then my life can get really chaotic. And I'm not talking about like I'll start losing stuff or I'll go get loaded or anything like that, but it's that internal how would I just that, like, I don't know, man. It's like I'll become messy inside, you know what I mean? And I just don't have room for that today. And like how Dustin had commented earlier, how I can't even conceive of sitting on something that's bothering me for a week today. My spirit doesn't have the ability to do it. I'll physically be incapable of doing that because I have built such a strong connection with who I believe in and my people that even if I were, which I wouldn't probably, but even if I were to do something like that, they would immediately call me on my shit and be like, bro, what's up? I'll be challenged, and I don't know. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm so grateful today for, for the ability to go on a weekend surf trip. For my guys busting their ass on Saturday when I was gone, for how for my dad holding the fort down, and my Bodie being a good boy when I was gone, and yeah, just and to coming back to, I remember leaving prison, man, and be like, man, I gotta go back to I would be scared to come home. You know, I knew what was waiting there for me, and it was just a bunch of more misery, a bunch of more people I owed money to, a bunch of demons I had to face that I was incapable of doing because I didn't have a solution. And I was reflecting on that when I love to go on vacation, but I love coming home just as much today. And there's something magical in that to be able to, you know, have a place that you can, your sanctuary, you know, and just, you know, you're welcome there. People want you to be around. And that wasn't the case for me for a very long time. So it's good to be wanted. It's good to be missed. And then it's also, you know, good to be able to get away sometimes and unplug from the hustle and bustle and, you know, do something that you're passionate about and share that with somebody that you care about. And yeah, I'm just insanely blessed and grateful for where I'm at today. Check in with me tomorrow. I probably might not be as spiritual because it's back to work, but I'm heading in the right direction with that too, because I was missing the key component. I wasn't communicating to the very people that I needed to, you know, and that's what, you know, I can pray and I can hope and I can, you know, talk about it all I want, but if I'm not moving my feet and putting in the work, then nothing's going to change. And that's been a constant in my recovery. And it's been revealed to me over and over again that if I meet who I believe in just halfway, you know, put some work in and you know, get busy with this deal, that my blessings will continuously unfold for me kind of organically, not without much, you know, fanfare and it's a beautiful, I was thinking as I'm watching like this sunset, you know, and it's just me and Danielle just out on this water and there's nobody out there. And there's just the lights just shimmering off the ocean. I know it sounds like kind of cheesy to some, but it's just, I'm like, man, what a life I get to have today. You know, this was not, I promised, not in the cards for me. And I promised I wasn't always this way. You know, people that knew who I was before would understand what I'm saying. People that know me now would be like, oh yeah, okay, Nate, you know, but believe me, all of us in here are true testimony to the fact that recovery can happen for anybody, and also that if you continue to put in the work, blessings are awaiting you. There's promises coming true that I didn't even know I was asking for. If that makes any sense. Glad to be here tonight with you guys. I love you. I'm really looking forward to this week and whatever services I can provide, my business and personal. And I love y'all.
Love you too.
Every time you talk, Nate, I get something good, little nugget of goodness for my week.
Hey, Justin, you want me to hit a few comments? Give them old eyes a rest, old blue eyes.
Nate, I cannot wait to meet your girlfriend. Oh my
I can't
God.
wait for you to meet. Yeah, come on down this weekend.
Yeah, we're coming this weekend.
All right, well, I'm shouting out Kylene, another lovely meeting. Here's to another 24 hours clean. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got Shannon. What's up, Shannon? I'll leave my name out of it. Either working towards your recovery or your relapse. Every day you're blessed with much better results when we're doing the work and the next right thing. 100% agree, Shannon. And then I had to put this one up here.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. I wanted
Alicia. How do we pick
or Alicia? Alicia?
It looks like Alicia to me.
Okay. It's Alicia.
Alicia.
Fine, Alicia. I'll make it classy. Alicia. Anyway, how do we pick the comments to be read? A lot of them come in, and we try to hit as many as we can. Some slip by, but yeah, we like to shout out just about everybody that talks. We do miss some of them, but we really try to get you guys up there and let you know that we see you and we hear you.
And thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you so much. I got to go past the spam comments. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Mike, sitting on a pond, fishing alone, except for my higher power. You should see the sun going down. Working on year 5. That is beautiful, Mike.
That is connection in its highest form too. You don't have to, we talk so much about connection and being connected to other people. And I'm a firm believer that God speaks through other people to me. However, that's connection in its highest form. Just there,
But
like
Kelly,
talking about surfing, Nate talking about the ocean. It might be him connecting to his higher power, fishing and being with nature. But I love that.
yeah, and I was just gonna say, just before you move on, that's a good point that you're making, Kelly, because literally at my home group, there's like 150 people there on a Friday night, and my circle of people that I truly connect with on a personal level or on a daily basis is maybe a handful. You know what I mean? That you don't necessarily, when we're talking about connection, we're not saying you to have 900 friends or your Facebook friends
No,
or whatever
you're
it's
trusted
having those
people that you
few,
can be open and honest.
right, having
Yeah.
those few people that you talk to on a daily basis that know all your shit and you know all their shit and you still love each other because you're both weirdos.
And can I say too that connection comes just from what Nate just said, by being authentically yourself, taking off that mask. I had people around me all the time before I was in recovery, and I was like a chameleon and just doing whatever that person might have wanted. When that all went away, and when I just took that mask off and became my authentically awkward self, I attracted the right people, and those few people are the ones that I do want to connect with. It doesn't have anything to do with big groups of people at all.
Fully agree. Dustin says, talking about connection, that's always the first thing to go for me is the connection. I start to isolate. I forget how important fellowshipping is and how freaking fun recovery can be when you're willing to just step out of that damn comfort zone, man. And that's 100%. I mean, it doesn't have to look the same for everybody, but for me, I have to have some in-person connection because the face-to-face thing holds me accountable. You know, when I am face-to-face with somebody that I love and somebody that I trust, somebody that I respect, you know, I can give the text answer and go, okay, doing good. But when I'm looking at somebody, I can go deeper with that. And that's not for everybody. But for me, that's what works best. So I appreciate your comment, Dustin. Yeah. And
nothing good comes from your comfort zone. No growth comes from staying inside that comfort zone.
I love that. So how much do we have to pay tonight? I don't know. Clearly, it's a number in euros, though. So thanks for your comment, Jessica. Let's see. Chadwick, I finally surrendered, and I'm powerless over alcohol. Amen. And I'm okay with that for now, or okay with that now.
That's all you need is for now.
And you know what? This is a good segue into Justin. Becky says, how's your new job, Justin? Well, we'll probably find out while we do this check-in right now with Justin.
Which one would we be referring to?
Which one? How many hats? Us people that are in recovery, not in recovery, whatever, we're nuts. I'll tell you right now, we're freaking lunatics.
We're hustlers.
We just like to just eat it all up. You know what I mean? Like put everything on there. But yeah, life is good, man. I sometimes I can get overwhelmed real quick, man. And I get that, you know, like that feeling. It's like, oh my God, it's like, it's ever going to calm down. And then you're sitting here and projecting into like this week coming ahead. Oh my God, meeting. Oh, I got this, I got that. I got a recovery walk coming up, and I got to be on that meeting. Then I got to jump into this and jump into that and jump into that. And I'm like, okay, all right. It's not here yet. Just calm down and breathe. You know what I mean? I've been really practicing the breathing part because that's something that I've really taken hold of is that right there is just trying to just, okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go. You know, it's very important, man. Just breathing alone, just going and just taking a moment to just kind of get centered back in, because I can literally get thrown into the future real quick and then have panic attacks over panic attacks. And like, I've been really focusing on this past, you know, I don't know, 6 months of trying to learn to practice the pause and practice breathing because, yeah, man, I'm that idle hands kind of guy. You know, I don't like to sit there with idle hands. I like to have things. I like to do things. I like to have, you know, no matter what it is, like editing videos or playing around with something or learning something or whatever, I have to be doing something. Because if not, man, like then it goes into a dark place probably. But yeah, so the new job, man, it's nice. I think I got my first gig, you know, 2 weeks into this, 3 weeks into this, I freaking got my first gig. You know, I'm learning. It's a lot of new stuff. I haven't worked for somebody in, gosh, 8 years. 8 years I've worked for myself. And even before that, I worked for myself because I was on drugs, robbing. So, you know, so I was working for myself before that too. You know, I literally have been working for myself for a long time and like doing like little odd jobs here and there. So having another job where you have to listen to somebody, that's a humbling experience right there. I'll tell you right now. It's just, you know, you gotta show up and you gotta do what you're supposed to do and listen, you know, and not let your ego get the best of you. Which it's actually not that, it's pretty simple. The dude's an awesome dude. But yeah, so today is Sunday. Sundays are always cooking. I cook for the week because I'm trying to do this healthy thing, and that is a job in itself too. Listen, I don't know if anybody else tries to eat healthy and drink water. Drinking water and eating healthy, those are two separate things, and they both take a lot of time. And it literally does. So me and Tiffany started working out together because we figured out that if we do it together, we're our own accountability partner, and we work out here at home. So, but we don't do it till like 9 o'clock at night because that's the only time we figured out that was the only time we have. And we're just trying to be your energy level depends on like your fitness, you know, just being in shape. It doesn't matter. It could be the little baby part, you know, just a little smidge of it. And I'm trying to fall in love with it because if I'm not in love with something, I don't like doing it. I feel like it's a fucking job. And I want to fall in love with it. Like, I want this to be like an end all be all. Like, this is what my life looks like. Because like at one point I was big into fitness and I just lost it. It was gone. It's just gone. And I felt great, man. I had so much energy and I know what it's like, but I've lost it and I can't get it back. And so I'm working on trying to get that love for something back. I want to fall in love with it again and get back into it. So I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. I went and bought 2 more sets of weights today because we had 10s and we had 25s and that's it. Right. So I had no in between. So we went and bought 15s and 20s today. So there's that. That's my check-in. I'm just trying to get physically, mentally, and spiritually all there. You know, my spiritual sense, I got a new sponsor. So, but I haven't done any work and I'm going to be upfront about that. I haven't done nothing. And, you know, it's having so much stuff on your plate that usually gets the back burner and it sucks. But, you know, I at least hit my 2 meetings a week or 1 meeting at least. You know, that's one thing I do is I hit at least 1 or 2 meetings a week. But as far as like that, you know, sponsor stuff, it doesn't really happen that often. But that's all I got, man. That's where I'm at.
Justin, I'll tell on myself too. I haven't done like writing work in a hot minute, and I can feel that I am so due to do some writing. It's like this feeling, and I'm like, like my gut is screaming, you know, and I know it. And so that is on my things to do list, as it should be. But I'm not grading your paper. Never mind.
I love writing. Writing is my favorite. Ooh.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, we're gonna shout Karen out because she's from my hometown of Detroit. So hi from Detroit. I have over a decade clean and sober by the grace of God and doing the maintenance work to keep my recovery. Have serious mental health issues or just health issues. Health issues. But I'm still so full of joy and happiness. Recovery is a beautiful place. Yes.
Heck yeah, Karen.
Heck yes. I miss my home. I still consider Detroit my home. Here's home too, but that's like got my heart. I miss seasons.
I don't know what seasons are. I'm born and raised in Florida. It's hot and a little bit less hot.
I have tons of seasons, bro. You know.
in your head.
Oh man, the first day of spring, the first day of fall, the smell, like everything, like I'll just be quiet because if you don't get it, but oh man, I miss it.
Want me to read it? Or you want to read
Oh, sure. I mean, you put it up there, so
I did. Writing from Las Vegas, 52 days clean today. I'm proud of each of you. I'm living sober life. I'm loving sober life. Please stay strong. There is nothing better in life than working a program that loves us.
Yeah.
Thanks for commenting, Lisa. Congratulations on 52 days. Then we got Chadwick says, yes, baby, steps are good. Patience is a great tool for recovery. Yeah. Patience is a good thing for life in general. It's just hard to get it sometimes. You know?
Yes, it is.
See, James says, I'm in love with recovery. It's serious face serious. You pick one, dude.
Oh,
Dustin,
man.
I have seasonal disorders, if that counts.
Freaking love you, Dustin. You're the best. Oh, let's see. Yes, Lacey, we feel you. We can barely take this heat. I've been living here for almost 46 years and I still can't take the heat.
Listen, though, when I lived in Michigan, all I wanted to do was come to a place that was warm and go on vacation. I used to vacation here where I live now, and now I live here. It's like we always want what we don't have. It's silly. Like, we live in a beautiful place. So
I'm telling you right now, I went to North Carolina and I freaking got burnt by the heat lamp that they have. Oh, I'm telling you.
Listen, man.
Freezing in the water and burning on the land.
I loved North Carolina when we went.
I want to put this one up for Lisa. Lisa, I heard your story when I was in a treatment center in Ocala. I thank you for coming out there to share it, as it helped me a lot. And thank you for everything you guys do today.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you, Shaylin. God.
That is what it's all about.
That was my chair, so I'm just
sure it was.
I was moving my foot. Stop.
Yes.
It's Caesar that turns these.
Believe me, you would have seen me
if
crawl
she hadn't
under
said
the table.
anything, I would have let it slide.
Oh my God.
I was like, what? Was that Caesar?
No, not this
foot
time.
on this chair.
Oh my God,
Oh my
great.
God.
Oh man, we had some really great comments
Thank you,
and
Shaylin.
interaction. And that's sometimes we need to hear that. We work hard and we do share our stories with a lot of people. And if you just hear that it helped one person, it drives you to do it that much more. And there's such a thing as compassion fatigue, and comments like that mean everything. It's huge. So thank you. And thank you, Lisa.
I love sharing at treatment centers because usually they're so new to recovery, whether it's their first time or just coming back. And, I pretty much get to say whatever I want. It's not, it's not based on a program or, any 12-step thing. It's just my story raw. And they can so relate, and treatment centers are my favorite to go to, for sure. Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's why we want to hang out with you guys in Ocala, and then maybe we can go hit the center while we're there. And I know y'all got the good food, and we want to go to the little downtown and the candy store.
Oh, that candy store.
Yes. I am
candy store
for an Ocala weekend.
Listen, the sushi there was freaking fire too. Like that freaking, what was that roll I had? Sex in the City roll. Oh my God.
They're not joking around about the food in Ocala.
Listen,
it may not be the biggest town in the world, but it is packed with banging food.
Last weekend, I went to a sushi place and I was so disappointed. Like, I was like, why? Because I don't eat sushi that much. But when you do, you want to have some good sushi. And man, it was horrible. I know Nate can't relate, but whatever. And but it was horrible. And like, I had a sushi redemption yesterday. You know what I mean? So thank you for
That's why I want to go for a couple days, because I need at least two new nights to go out to eat, so we can hit two different things because y'all got the bussin' food.
Listen.
Bussin'.
My 2 places. And the candy store is right in between them. So it's like perfect.
Yes, I love that.
My kids broke me in that candy store, man. That was like freaking Willy Wonka Wonderland for them.
Oh, and with
Yeah.
Uncle Nate there,
Yeah.
you know they were making rain in the candy store.
Yeah, I said, this is all you're getting? Come on, let's go
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Let me
he
show you how
encouraged
you
I
Urgent
almost
back.
got him out of there, and it's like, hey, what? You only got 2 things each. What are you doing? Oh,
Well, I think that
$80
brings us-
$80 later of candy.
Oh my God. Really?
yes, that's
Yeah,
all
but
on
we
him.
got we got all kinds of
Holy
good stuff.
cow.
And that's, what was it? A surprise like thing?
Surprise!
What was
Oh,
that?
they have bags of like just like little lunch bags in their surprise sacks, and you I don't know, they're like $10, and then you just get what you get, and that was like the best thing ever for them. It was like a Christmas stocking.
The old school stuff was the best. Like they had the
Yes.
dots, the little strips with all the
Yep.
dots.
And candy cigarettes. I don't know why
Yes.
those are so amazing. They're just like straight sugar, but I love
I
those
know. And the gum cigars and the friggin' I got baseball gum, in the packet.
Big chew.
Just take a
Big
wad
league.
of it and put it in your mouth.
Oh, the big
Big
league
league.
too.
We like
Yeah.
sweet stuff in recovery too. That's like a new thing for me in recovery. I didn't used to like sweets that much, but now I can eat some freaking candy.
I'm telling you.
All right,
Well,
gang.
all right.
We're at the top of the hour.
Yeah, we're at the top of the hour. Well, guys, thank you guys for being here and checking in with us, and all you guys for coming on tonight. Lisa, good to have you back. Janelle, it's good to see you.
Yes.
And this Wednesday we have Addiction to Success. We have Jamie Tall, but she's on social media. You can see her; she does a lot with the recovery community. She's going to be sharing her story this Wednesday. So check it out right here on the Hope Shot live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. See you all then.
Wait.
Wait.
Also the 31st.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
So the 31st is, I don't know if anybody knows, but it is International Overdose Awareness Day.
Yes.
And what we want to do is we want to have a gathering. I don't know how many we can have, but listen, let's try to get as many people as possible. And everybody bring a purple glow stick to represent Overdose Awareness Day. And it'd be super cool to, the strength in numbers. We're going to put an event up. So I will put it on the Hope Shot and you guys can put going. And I think it'd be really cool. Anybody want to add anything?
No.
Nope. Good?
Recovery
All right.
Walk, September 9th.
Yes.
Yes.
Recovery
as
Walk,
well.
September 9th. September 9th, the Recovery Walk in Sims Park.
Sims Park, Newport Richie.
It's a Friday night, but it'll be less hot this year.
I was just gonna say that. It's not in like killer afternoon.
Yeah.
It's in the evening. It's gonna
It's
be
in
beautiful.
September this time, and
at
it
night.
starts at 5 o'clock. So by the time we
Yeah.
actually walk, the sun will be going down, and it'll be nice, and we won't melt because we
Yeah.
melted last time.
Talk about fellowship and connection. That'll be a good place to have some fellowship and connection.
Yeah, if you're local or even not local, please come join us. We got Melissa. She's going to be bringing some books out there, and she's going to join us coming all the way from North Carolina. And it's going to
Is that for sure?
she said she's coming.
All right.
She
Well,
said she
I'm
was
gonna hit her
coming.
up.
We just got to make sure she's got a table. But she
Oh,
didn't
well,
even
yeah,
care.
we have a
She
table.
said she's coming and she's going to go and stay in Dunedin, and she's going to live it up at the beaches. Dustin's going to be there. I mean,
A bunch
Dustin,
of people from Ocala want to come too. So
That would be amazing. Come
Do-
down.
do-
It's one night. If somebody needs I'm just gonna say this. All of us have places. If somebody wants to stay, we have room. We'll figure it out. Missy put a detail, Sims Park 5 to 8 in the comments. I don't know if you can see the comments on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, and if anybody has a nonprofit that wants to, do a vendor table, nonprofits or for-profit, there's vendor tables, there's for-profit, nonprofit sponsorships,
Cool.
all of it. So, all right,
That's all.
that's all, folks.
That's all.
Love you guys. See
Love
ya.
you guys.
Bye. Have a good
Bye.
week.
All right.